Another lovely morning here. Overcast and everything, but it's not too cold or anything. Appreciate you being here at this channel. Gray Cloudy Day, and I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. And I'm going to read to you from Jesus Calling, February 7th. Here we go. Come to me for rest and refreshment. The journey has been too much for you, and you are bone weary. Do not be ashamed of your exhaustion. Instead, see it as an opportunity for me to take charge of your life. Remember that I can fit everything into a pattern for good, including the things you wish were different. Start with where you are at this point in time and space, accepting that this is where I intend you to be. You will get through today one step, one moment at a time. Your main responsibility is to remain attentive to me, letting me guide you through the many choices along your pathway. This sounds like an easy assignment, but it is not. Your desire to live in my presence goes against the grain of the world, the flesh, and the devil. Much of your weariness results from your constant battle against these opponents. However, you are on the path of my choosing, so do not give up. Hope in me, for you will again praise me for the help of my presence. And then we have Romans 8, verse 28, and Psalm 42, verse 5 to look up. And I don't know. I'm surprised how quick that went. Maybe I read it too fast. That's true, though, this. Your desire to live in my presence goes against the grain of the world, the flesh, and the devil. You know, I know trying to live a life more in line with the Spirit can be difficult. And it is. I mean, I fumble every day. I have different things that I am struggling with, you know, and I feel like sometimes giving it, even talking about it gives it power, you know, but talking about it in this way doesn't. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I almost feel like sometimes just bringing up the fact that I have struggles, that I'm almost self-defeating myself. But it's just the truth. I have some things that aren't just simple mistakes I make anymore. You know, like I was reading something about this yesterday in The Master Speaks about when a person starts leading a more spiritual life, when we continue to make a choice that is a sinful choice, or where we are acting upon something we have already chose to refrain from, then it was saying like people that have already stepped into that type of life, like a more God-fearing life, will have more repercussions. Like it'll come back on you and feel heavier on you just because you've stepped into the light already. So that's what I struggle with, is that sometimes I'm making choices that I know are not good for me and that are not necessarily the right choice. And I'm struggling with my carnal desire as opposed to what I want out of my spiritual life. So I just have to keep on it, you know. I have to keep trying my best to just stay in the right lane there, you know. I am spirit made flesh, you know, and I got to remember that sometimes the flesh is hard to tame, you know, definitely. So, but hey, I'm doing pretty good today. I feel clear-headed. Still been maintaining, haven't drank in a little while now. You know, I was thinking about that yesterday. How I screwed up once, and then it's already been almost 2 more weeks, you know. It's like I'm already, like I had 2 weeks, fell off for 1 day, and then now I've got 2 more weeks, like completely just, it's like it's not even a thought really, but You never know the day that you might wake up and something be itching at you. And those are the days that you really got to lay into the faith and put, your heart towards the big kahuna. That's the only way I can do it anyway. It's like, if I'm going to resist it, I have to call upon that, and sometimes I don't do so well, but there you go. So I gave you the scriptures to look up if you wanted to, or I mentioned them, and I'm going to cut this in a little bit short and go on with whatever else to do today. I plan on washing some dishes. I ain't washed any of my dishes. I ain't got a lot, but I ain't washed dishes in a few days, so I think I might do that later, and I'll probably do a live stream or two. I think yesterday there was only one. We had a live stream that went pretty well, and then the last couple of live streams I tried, it seemed like nobody. There were people trying to watch, but they weren't able to actually stay on there. Like it seemed like I was having trouble with it cutting in and out on their end. Like there was somebody trying to watch, but nobody ever came into the chat on the next two live streams I did. And it might have just been the time of the day or whatever, but I'm enjoying doing that. And it's a Friday. I think I'm going to try to shoot for, one sometime in the day, and then maybe if I'm not too tired this evening, do one this evening. So I'm going to get off here. Until next time, Mr. Great Cloud here. Saves of the eternal moment over and out. Ditto.